The forehand tennis swing uses many joints and actions. Starting up at the top of the body, the neck, a pivot joint, is in rotation. The right shoulder, ball and socket, is in adduction and elevation. The right elbow, a hinge joint, is in flexion, while the right wrist is an extension as a gliding joint. The right hand is in flexion. Moving back up to the left shoulder, a ball and socket joint, it's in elevation, and it starts in adduction and moves to abduction. The left elbow, a hinge joint, is in flexion, and the left wrist is an extension and is a gliding joint as well. The left fingers, which are condyloid, are in extension. Moving down to the right hip, which is a ball and socket joint, it is in abduction. The right knee, a hinge joint, is in slight flexion at first, and it moves to extension. The right ankle, a gliding joint, is in slight plantar flexion. Back up to the left hip, a ball and socket joint, is in adduction. The left knee, a hinge joint, is in slight flexion to extension later on in the swing, while the left ankle, a gliding joint, is in extension.
In the neck, the muscles that are being used are the platysma and sternocleidomastoid. In the right shoulder, the deltoid, supra, infra, teres, and sub are used. In the right elbow, the biceps, tricep, pronator, and brachioradialis are used. In the right hand, the flexors and opponens pollicis are used. In the left shoulder, the deltoid, supra, infra, teres, and sub are used. In the left elbow, the biceps and tricep are used. In the left fingers, the extensors are being used. In the right hip, the psoas major, tensor fasciae latae, and the sartorius are being used. In the right ankle, the flexors and tibialis anterior are being used. In the left hip, the gracilis pectineus and adductor longus brevis and magnus are used. In the left ankle, the flexors and tibialis anterior are used. In both legs, the muscles that are being used are the popliteus, rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medius, vastus intermedius, and the hamstring muscles, semimembranosus, semitendinosus, and the biceps femoris.
Push-ups are isotonic exercises, which mainly work out the biceps, the pecs, and your abs. These are important because this is where you get a lot of your power in your swing. Lunges are also isotonic exercises which work out your quads, which is important because in tennis, there are balls that you're going to have to get to really quickly, and having spring in your step is important in order to reach them. In tennis, you also do a lot of running, which is an isometric exercise, which builds up your stamina in your quads and calves, which is important because you need to be able to keep up your agility during the entire game.